You're listening to the Sales Hunter podcast. My name's Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. And hey, how do you have or can you have a great prospecting mindset? That's what we're going to break down because I'll tell you what, prospecting is not an activity, it's a mindset. And your mindset determines 100% of the results you get. Actually, it's even more than the leads themselves. Hey, I'm going to unpack this and a whole lot more, and the show begins right now.
You're listening to the Sales Hunter Podcast with Mark Hunter, where the focus is to help you as a sales leader sell with confidence and integrity. And now here's your host.
Have a prospecting mindset. Let me tell you something. It is all about your mindset, far more than you realize, because prospecting is more than an activity. It's your mindset going into it. People always say, well, I just can't prospect because I don't have good leads. And it's the mindset that's going to determine whether or not those leads are good. Let me walk you through 11 items that I want you to take a look at. And I want you to ask yourself, am I doing these? And if you do these, you're going to have a prospecting mindset. And then I got a bonus for you at the end. Number one, I want you to make a list of every win you've ever had, every deal you've ever made. Just make a list. Write down the customer's name, write down, a little bit about them, but make that list. And what you're going to realize is that you're far more successful than you realize. Number two, then make a list of the outcomes you have created. Now, this is different. This is so key because the reason we prospect is to help others see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. And if I have the ability to help someone, it's my obligation to reach out to them. Now, I talk about those. I use those two quotes a lot. But what I want you to do is I want you to take a piece of paper, or you can do an Excel spreadsheet, do it on your computer, I don't care. But make a list of the outcomes. These are the solutions. This is how the customer is better off having bought from you, whatever the product or the service is. Now, this is different than the list of sales that you made, okay? Because that was just a list of customers and people, if you want to add to that. But this is the outcome, because this is actually why those customers buy. Because nobody wakes up in the morning and just buys stuff. They've got solutions, they've got problems, they've got things that they are looking to get answers to. Those are the outcomes. That's what you're helping them do. So make a list of that. And when you make that list, you're going to realize that, hey, you know what? Again, you are helping customers. That's huge. That's huge. Number three on your list is review your ICP, your ideal customer profile, because these are the people that you are reaching out to. This is who you can help. And so critical. What I see so many salespeople, they get into a desperate strait and they begin reaching out to anybody and everybody. If the person has a heartbeat, let me tell you something. My dog has got a heartbeat. My dog's not going to buy anything from me. Just not going to happen. Not going to happen. I got to get very tight with my ICP. The tighter I get with my ICP, the more successful I'm going to be, because now I'm really able to deliver message and have conversations and create a relationship with people who I know I can help, because this ICP lines up with the outcomes that I'm able to deliver. Number four, I want you to have a peer or accountability partner who can help motivate you. This is absolutely key. If you've been following me for any length of time, I'm part of a mastermind group, and there's several people in this who I challenge and they challenge me, and we lift each other up. Last week, I was delivering a program to a large company, and I challenged all the salespeople in the room to find somebody that they can be a peer to, that they can hold accountable. Now, this goes two ways. This is not a one-way street. This is a two-way street. Because this is why I don't want it to be your boss. Do not want it to be your boss. I want it to be an accountability partner, a peer, because you're going to help motivate them and they are going to help motivate you. And this is absolutely key, because when you have this, It's amazing how a rising tide lifts all boats, and we become the sum of the 5 people that we associate with the most. So, by having a peer that you can just reach out to on a Monday morning and say, "Hey, here's my objectives for the week. What are your objectives for the week?" And then you touch base over the course of a couple more times over the week to see how you're doing. Celebrate, celebrate each other's success, and you may have an accountability partner who is achieving success. Don't go, "Oh wow, man, I'm jealous." No, celebrate with them. When you celebrate with them, it's amazing how you will lift yourself up. Number 5 on the list is commit to a metric, the number you need to achieve each day. This is absolutely key because, again, it's easy to be busy, but are we productive? But here's the whole thing: we can measure a lot of different things. And I see a lot of sales teams, I see a lot of CRM systems where there's a dashboard that just kind of just measures everything. But it always comes down to one thing. It always comes down to one thing. What's that one thing? What's that one thing that you absolutely get locked in on? This is key because when you get locked in on the one thing, it's amazing how your focus becomes clear. Otherwise, you're just shotgunning. You're just spitballing, and nothing ever moves ahead. Example I like to use is you may have 20 things on your plate that you need to get done today, and they're all overwhelming. And you can do a little bit of each of the 20, and you really don't accomplish anything. But if you just take 1 or 2 and zero in on it, you're going to achieve results. So what's that one metric? For me, it's 5 conversations a day. I know that if I have 5 conversations a day, I'm going to achieve my prospecting numbers. Now, to do that, I know I got to do all these other things, but it comes down to 5. And by zeroing in on that, it is amazing at how much more clarity I have. Number 6 on the list is commit to a time to prospect. It is so easy to say, I'm going to prospect when I get done with all of this. And you wind up spending all of your time doing so many other things that you never get around to prospecting. And then it comes around to, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You say, I didn't get a chance to prospect. I'll just do it tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes because then tomorrow you'll just put it off again. Commit to a time and commit to a time in the morning. This is one of the reasons why I love the 10 a.m. rule. You know what the 10 a.m. rule is? That is, you want to accomplish something significant before 10 a.m. each day. When you do that, it's amazing how much better you feel. And you know what? It's amazing how much more you're actually going to get done. Yeah. Number 7, never end the day without your CRM system being up to date. Get all the notes in. Don't sit there and say, well, I'll take care of it tomorrow morning or I'll take care of it next week or whatever. No, because what happens is you wind up losing track of notes. And what happens then is you wind up, well, I'll get them in tomorrow morning. But then what happens is that's time that you needed to be spending prospecting. And here you are cleaning up from yesterday. End the day with your CRM system up to date. And you know what? It's going to help you feel a lot better. Yeah, it really is. And number 8 builds on this, and that is never end the day without a clear list of who you're reaching out to tomorrow and the objective. Know what the objective is of the calls you're going to make. I'm set up to make a number of calls today, and I have a very clear objective as to what it is that I'm going to do. This saves me from spending so much time preparing. And what I do is I cluster my calls to where I'm focused on the same activity, the same purpose, the same objective for all the calls for today. And I'll do the same for tomorrow. And by absolutely being tight with that, it is amazing at how much more successful you're going to be. This clear list of who you're reaching out to also includes being very clear that your objective is to really not close a sale. It's to gain the next step. But keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. So many times what happens is people get frustrated prospecting because they think every call is supposed to try to close a deal. No, it's just earn the right to be able to have another conversation. But it's why I say BAM FAM is so critical. BAM FAM, book a meeting from a meeting. In other words, I'm able to get you on a call, and I realize I'm not able to get that many people on the phone, but I'm going to try email. I'm going to try voicemail. I'm going to try different methods. But my objective is always bam, fam, book a meeting from a meeting. Give the person you're communicating with, whether it be email, whether it be text message, whether it be a voicemail, whether it be in person, your objective is to give them a reason to communicate, to talk with you again. Number 9, banish the naysayers in your life. You've got to banish the naysayers. These people take more of your mindset than you ever realize. The naysayers may be just simply a music that you listen to. It may be just a radio station you listen to. It may be podcasts that you listen to that are just negative. They're political or whatever nature. Get rid of them. The naysayers may be people in your company. They may be other people that you come in contact with, and avoid them. Avoid them with a plague. You have got to banish the naysayers in your life. Number 10, you got to ensure that you start each day with a positive attitude, being grateful you get to prospect to help others. You see, prospecting is not something we have to do. Prospecting is something we get to do. And when you start each day with a positive attitude, and the way you do this is by taking just a couple minutes and jot down, what is it that you're grateful for? What is it that you're thankful for? Put yourself in a positive mindset. And it is amazing at how much things will change. If you go into prospecting with a negative mindset, it's not gonna happen. Because if you go into that prospecting mindset with that whole ability that says, I have to do this. No, you get to do it because you want to help others see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. Now, number 11 on the list. This is going to drive some people crazy. It's consistency. It's just consistency. It's amazing at what happens when you make prospecting a habit. See, prospecting is a little bit like a muscle, and it's got to be exercised. Every morning I work out. And one of the things that I've noticed is over the years of working out, it's amazing at how much more weight I'm able to use, how many more reps I'm able to do, and how it just improves my time. Just all of the conditions have vastly improved over when I first began years ago. Yeah. You see, prospecting is a muscle, and you've got to be consistent. And when you're consistent about it, it's amazing at how much easier it is to make it happen. And that's why having that time that you do is so critical. Hey, I said I had a bonus for you. The bonus is my new book coming out, Integrity First Selling. It's coming out right after the first year. I want you to really look forward to it, because Integrity First Selling is going to show you how you could be prospecting with integrity. It's not slimy. It's doing what we need to do to help customers see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. Hey, my name is Mark Hunter. Would you do me a favor? Leave me a review on your favorite podcast app and share the podcast with others, would you? I do 2 shows a week, one like this, a single topic. Second episode is where I do a deep dive with a subject matter expert. My name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Center. And hey, as always, great selling.